crash my car, but they wouldn't give me the weed. Now, I'm blessed to say that I have the medical card. They have the sativas for the mornings, the hybrids, the good flavor ones, the indicas at night. PA's laws are changing. We're working on that. But to get some of the edibles, some of the edibles are very good in there for some people that don't want to smoke it. They don't want to get the carcinogens from it. But the stigma with medical marijuana needs to go. And here's another thing I'm going to speak on. I had a friend in Butler who was going through some parole stuff with her PO and whatever. And long story short, she wasn't allowed to smoke weed. She's a heroin addict. But she wasn't allowed to smoke weed. They wouldn't let her get her card. And then she ended up dying. So she went out and did heroin and died. So the shit needs to stop.
Yeah.
Marijuana is fine. It's safe. It needs to stop. The old addicts need to go away. The old stigmas need to go away. People are dying. People are really dying. So I think that also that, let me give this disclaimer, you should definitely need to consult a licensed medical marijuana doctor. Talk about your issues. Talk about what's going on with you, because everyone's issues are different.
Right.
Mine is more my lower back. But like I said, today, stretching, overhydration, I don't do any drugs or alcohol except weed. I work out. I work out 5 to 6 days a week at least, and that's not always an hour and a half. It could be a 45-minute workout. It could be a 7-minute stretching workout. But I'm always moving my body.
That's huge.
There's places like Peace, Love, and Zen that have this may sound a little odd, but they have like a salt cave. Okay, it's like a detoxification cave essentially, and you sit in there and meditate or pray or do what you do. That's the thing. Yoga. I do mixed martial arts. I haven't practiced in a few years. I'm getting ready to practice mixed martial arts again. So I think it's just a lot of people get the misconception of I just need to stay at home. Well, no, what you need to do is you need to move your body.
Yeah.
You need to continue to move it. You need to move it, right? You don't need to stay at home. You need to move it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I like to say, do the best you can with what you have where you're at. So if it means that you're just walking around your neighborhood to start, and then you walk a little further, and then you walk a little further, right? So you have to continue to move to, it's essentially, if you don't use it, you lose it. Well, you'll lose your mobility.
Right, exactly. I agree. So for you, it's a combination of nutrition, exercise, you have a very close connection with God and
prayer.
Spiritual
Yeah, prayer is
life.
important. Yeah.
Of course, medical marijuana. And is there anything else that you think really helps you?
You kind of hit on the head. Having healthy relationships, being able to let go of letting go of the past, letting go of emotional traumas. I mean, hold that energy and harbor that on your heart. If you understand about the laws of God or the laws of the universe, all it will do is impede you from moving forward. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is
a soul rot.
That's right. You have to stop. You have to let that go. Whatever happened in the past, you have to forgive them. The past is a memory. The future's anticipation. The only place you can be is right here, right now with God. Right.
Yep.
So letting go of the unknown, letting go of the past, being in the moment. Fixing your heart, get your heart right with God. Get your soul right.
Right.
Try to be as kind as you can to people, even when they're not kind to you. I think that's like people kind of don't understand that about me today, because I'll even, that's kind of like the Christ-like model. As he was being persecuted, and stabbed by the Roman soldiers, he was like, "I forgive you." Like, how are you going to forgive someone who stabbed me? But that's almost the mentality. But I'm thinking like. And then what happens is he ends up blessing me. And if I could sit here and talk for hours and hours and days and minutes of the blessings, literally as I'm asking him, he gives it right to me. He gives it right to me. I'll give you one example, and I'm gonna let this go. I was coming home on my bike. I bike all over the city, guys. I'm a crazy mountain biker
enthusiast
/ cyclist / crazy guy on a mission for God / who knows. Anyway, so I'm biking home, and I was at the house. I'm getting here, and I'm biking home, and I was out all day. I left in the morning. It was like 6, 7. I was like, I'm just gonna get on the busway down. Well, the buses are pump faking. They weren't working. They weren't running. That's another story. So then I'm biking home, And I was like at 28, 20, I'm like 34 miles, right? That's a long day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had over 4,000 calories burned that day. But as I'm biking home, it starts to rain. And anyone that's on a mountain bike knows, like, when it rains, like, it's tricky.
It's slippery.
It's tricky. Well,
is it?
Yeah, but more so, it's the visibility changed at night.
Oh, yeah.
So
at night,
my visibility changed.
Frick, driving around
at
a
night,
rainstorm
right.
at night. Yeah, that sucks.
So okay, this was Friday night, right? This is crazy. This was Friday night. This gives me chills thinking about it. And I was coming Noblestown Road into Carnegie. Okay, I would pass like where the Burger King is.
Yeah.
Okay, it was pouring down rain. Okay, I had my lights. My lights were dying. My back light had died. My front light had died. That's even more dangerous, right?
Oof.
Because now they can't see me, right?
Oh yeah.
So they're passing me, and they were doing pretty good. One car got a little bit close. I had to hold my tongue on that one. But I got to the top of the hill. And I took a couple. I was breathing. I checked my heart rate. My heart rate was like around 180. I was like, good. I'm like, God. I was like, I need you on this one. I need to go down this hill, and please don't let any car come too close to me. Well, check this out. Not only did he let no car come close to me, not one car was behind me the entire ride into Carnegie. The entire ride from
That's crazy.
From
That's
the top of the hill on a Friday night. God did not let one car go behind me as I probably about 20, 23, 24 mile an hour. I could have went faster as I just went down. I kept looking over my shoulder, and he's like, don't look over your shoulder anymore. I was like, I won't. Just kept going. Not one car until I landed at the BP in the get-go in Carnegie. A car finally pulled behind me. Like, that's how he works. Just like that.
I got chills.
It gives me, but that's as real as I can tell it. As real as I can tell it. I asked him for help on this ride home, and it's because I bless so many people. And I try to bless as many without knowing. If I can't do it for free, that's the better part of it, you know? Like,
Right.
So that's the best part of it. But the whole way home, no lights, into Carnegie. He had him and the angels on my back were just guiding me into Carnegie. Not one car. Pouring down rain. I'm talking hard. Like, it hurt my face. Visibility, very little. Didn't matter. God had light all in there. That's
amazing. That's quite a story, Ed, and I'm so glad you're going to be part of our workshop.
Well, it is what it is. It's a story. But I promise you this much.
Well, it's inspiring. It gives people the hope that they can get better. You know, that their life can change.
If I say something on this camera or anything, you should be saying something. I'm only talking from the heart. It's my strength and experience. I don't mean to offend anybody. And I'm only telling you the truth, the facts. That's it, plain and simple. I'm not going to shirk anything. I'm not going to twist or embellish any things. I'm only going to tell you what's happened or what I've experienced. So that's what I got.
All right, thank you so much. Also.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
We did good.
How'd you think?
I think that was great.
All right. Well.
There's a lot I can use there.